Leaders determined to use their leverage to influence events far away. Meeting in Brussels, they agreed that prolonged conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon would destabilize the entire region, and an immediate ceasefire is the only chance for peace.
We condemn the attacks against the UNIFIL in Lebanon. We asked respect for the UN resolutions, and it was again the occasion today to reaffirm our full support for the two-state solution.
But a year into Israel's war on Gaza, European leaders can't agree on what should happen next. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez wants EU countries to impose an arms embargo in Israel. Germany rejects the idea.
For me, however, it is clear that supporting Israel also means that we are constantly ensuring Israel's defense capability, for example, by supplying military goods or weapons.
Another conflict, this time in Europe, shows no signs of letting up. Ukraine's incursion into Russia's Kursk region is now in its third month. Russian troops are on the offensive, retaking territory. And Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is hoping to sell what he says is a pathway to victory to European leaders. Zelensky wants Western allies to deliver advanced air defense systems, lift restrictions on long-range weapons they've already provided, and above all, admit Ukraine to the NATO military alliance.
For decades, Russia has used the geopolitical uncertainty caused by Ukraine not being in NATO. Now, the fact of an immediate invitation to Ukraine to join NATO would be decisive. Of course, membership would follow later.
Zelensky's allies fear a backlash from Russia if Kiev were to join NATO. But even within the bloc, there are those who support an entirely different strategy. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán is skeptical of EU involvement in the war and has instead called for talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The EU says it remains committed to supporting Ukraine, but it's unclear at this stage if it's going to endorse Zelensky's so-called victory plan. The bloc remains divided over how far it is willing to go to arm Kiev at the risk of provoking a major confrontation with Russia. Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Brussels.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.